Why?
I just supported them from young. The way they played, played with them when I was younger as well. That's why I used to play for. So it's my favourite team.
So if Arsenal call you up, you would accept them?
I don't know about all of that. Listen, I don't know about all of that stuff, but I'm a QPR player now, and I'm happy to be playing for QPR, and it's going well for me at the moment.
Who will win the Premier League this season?
Arsenal.
Yeah?
I believe somehow.
Who is the most underrated player in the Premier League?
Underrated? I feel Ozil's respected, but he doesn't get the recognition he really deserves. There's a lot of haters, and it's not good.
Tell me about why Arsenal. Did you grow up idolizing someone, maybe Van Persie or Thierry Henry?
So when I was younger, Thierry Henry, I used to love Thierry Henry, and that's sort of why I decided to sign there when I was younger, and also to play for the club that you support. That's what I wanted to do, and just growing up with them, playing for them and everything, I've just grown a love for the team, so yeah, that's it really.
So you are a Ghana fan, that means you rule out to ever play for Tottenham?
Listen, I don't know about any of this, but I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, this guy is a crazier Arsenal fan than I am. This guy really thought in 2018-19, in Unai Emery's first ever season at Arsenal, with players like Lichtsteiner, Socrates, Mustafi in the heart of defence, he really believed the Arsenal Football Club that was sick in the previous season, in Arsene Wenger's last season, was going to win the league in 2018-19. This guy is a die-hard Arsenal fan. You can see it in his face, and this is all the way back in 2018. And I made a video very recently talking about how I was concerned about Eze coming to Arsenal, and in the very recent video I was concerned about Eze moving to Tottenham. And look at me, I am absolutely shocked with how things have gone in this transfer window. And you know what, shame on you for thinking that Eze could ever move to Tottenham Hotspur. But even more, shame on me, shame on myself. How dare I make videos talking about Eze potentially going to Tottenham or going anywhere else. This guy is Arsenal through and through. And Eze, forgive me, I misunderstood you. I misunderstood the whole situation. I am a traumatized Arsenal fan. You have to forgive me. After seeing Suarez and 40 million and Higuain and Bernard and Benzema and so many other players, I've been let down by so many transfer targets, but I could never ever be let down by you. But it was just a trauma, brother. Please, I know you're gonna be here, man. We have that number 10 shirt waiting for you. You are going to be that guy, hopefully, when you come to Arsenal. And if you don't know what has gone on, and if you've been living under a rock, the last 24 hours have been an absolute madness. Last 48 hours even at this point. We've seen the Trossard new contract, we've seen Havertz get injured, which I'll touch on in another video, and we have seen an Ornstein tweet come out finally where he says that Arsenal are in talks with Crystal Palace over a deal with Eze for around £60 million. This isn't done, he hasn't signed yet, but there are so much things to be excited for. Everyone in the Premier League knows how well Eze is, how good of a player he is, how he helped Crystal Palace win their first ever FA Cup and helped them win the Community Shield as well. He is a big factor to the success that they've had over the last couple of seasons. And look, I may do a breakdown of his analysis and his stats and all that in the future, but what I just wanted to say is I think a lot of fans were traumatized, a lot of fans were stressed, a lot of fans were unsure about what was going to happen, especially with Eberechi Eze, and a lot of people were concerned going into the season of going short yet again. But with this announcement by Ornstein, and don't get me wrong, Fabrizio Romano, with the amount of respect that he has as a journalist, Ornstein's the king. Ornstein is the king when it comes to Arsenal transfers, and everyone was waiting until Ornstein announced what was going to happen. People were quiet, people were sitting back, yeah, people were tense, but we were waiting. And finally, when he announced that Eze is essentially potentially on the way to Arsenal, it is really, really amazing. And it's a slap at the face at Tottenham Hotspur, because they've tried so hard, they've begged it, they've really tried to persuade Eze, and there was talks about them giving more money to Eze over Arsenal, and still Eze looks like he's picked Arsenal over Tottenham Hotspur. And that is something that brings a smile to my face. Don't get me wrong, I don't rate Spurs at all, but it just gives me like reminders of Sol Campbell, because Sol Campbell, we all know what happened. happened with him. This isn't anywhere near close, as it hasn't done anything like that. But just to see Tottenham flop yet again, yeah, you might have won the Europa League, but Arsenal will always be the red side of North London, the whole of London, to be honest with you. Arsenal still have that pull, and they will always have that pull, even more than Tottenham Hotspur, so they can hold that. Anyhow, I mean, another thing that I really liked about that clip is the fact that he respects Ozil. He's part of Ozil FC, which is crazy. Like, he said that he's underrated and that people don't give him the respect that he deserves. This guy is an Arsenal fan, and this guy has just proven to me that like he's just a boyhood guy. Like, he's a guy that's supported Arsenal from young. You can see it from his face. And for him to come to the club potentially and just hopefully take us to the next level and get us to finally winning silverware, it just gives me a big smile on my face. So I can't wait. I'm gonna wait until Eze is fully announced and fully comes to this club. But until then, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait, and then when he arrives, I can finally then say, Eze, the prodigal son has returned. Welcome to Arsenal Football Club. But yeah, we've got to be a bit patient for that. Anyhow, that's just my thoughts on this whole situation. Ornstein, with the tweet that he's given, it's really changed the atmosphere of the fan base, because obviously with Trossard's contract negotiations, that felt like a smokescreen. I felt that he was a scapegoat. However, with this announcement, it really fills the fan base with a lot of confidence and a lot of excitement. And you can probably say that this is even more reason for this being an unprecedented summer. All right, there, I said it. Anyhow, that's the end of this video. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully very soon we get to see our new number 10 at the Emirates Stadium. Please like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon.